Welcome back to episode 40 here in the studio with the main man, Jakey, without a Hawks beanie.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Obviously, we had the bet last week. There was a bit of a disturbance with shipping this week. It will be here next week, okay? Just to put that in the clear, spent $19 on posters as well to make sure that it got here today. Had to spend $50 on that bad boy, and it still didn't arrive. So I'm a bit flat about that, especially considering this week's probably the only week Hawthorn are a chance to lose for the next month. So it could be a long couple of weeks for me. But obviously not a great week.
No.
For myself.
I'm just hearing excuses, really. I don't even know if it's on its way.
It's on its way. I've got the email right here. I got an email at 2:34 a.m. this morning saying it's coming tomorrow. So it's definitely on its way. But look, not ideal.
For those who don't know, what was the bet?
Yeah, so the bet was if the Dogs won, then all is well. All is well. I can be up and about. I can get into the Hawthorn fans without any repercussions. However, if the Dogs got done, I had to wear that Hawthorn dreadlock beanie on my head, on the podcast, or however long until Hawthorn loses their next game. And however, I'm a bit flat because I should have had it this week, so then maybe they could have lost to Crom up in Tassie, but now I don't have it, so it doesn't count. They've got the bye round next week, then they've got North Melbourne, and then they've got St Kilda. So it could be a long month.
I'm just looking forward for like a month of you wearing that thing.
I'm pretty flat, but you know, I'm more flat with the Pups. They let me down. The Pups let me down. Yeah. So we should have beaten them.
So they made one bloke look good, and he's actually made his way into the studio today. He's just behind you poking his head out there.
We can just block that up. Just don't want that in the background.
Little Jack Ginnivan. Fuck, we made him look good, didn't we?
We made him look very good.
Ryan Gardner made him look like Usain Bolt.
Ryan Gardner, I think we could kick 6 on Ryan Gardner.
Honestly. So this morning, I actually wasn't sure. Like us Doggies fans, we've always had questions around Bevo's selection.
Yep.
And then we saw Gardner pop back into the team. We're like, well, obviously Liam Jones must be injured.
Yep.
Nope.
Nah, Liam Jones went for 18 touches and 10 intercepts in the twos, while we had Ryan Gardner giving up 6 goals within a span of like 10 minutes.
But he made Marvio Cho look like prime Buddy Franklin.
And that's it. We hate hating on our own players. And Ryan Gardner, I bet he's a quality bloke. Good for the twos. But how do you lose 5 50-50 balls in a row? You're in prime position half the time.
It wouldn't even be 50-50. He'd be in the prime posse and he'd put himself out.
He's just like, fuck, you take the ball. No, I don't want it. I don't want to sniff it.
It's not my job.
No. And then you know what? Just to top it off, let's get our best backman. You know what? Let's plug him down forward. Yep. So we can give up an extra 10 goals. Frustrating. But I do owe an apology to Hawthorn. I guess you guys did okay. You deserved the win, I guess. Good job.
Bro, that win's definitely on you.
I think
definitely on you.
Every way I look at it, it's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at it in a way that I can take it off my back.
Have you looked at it from a bird's eye view?
From a bird's eye view, it's definitely my fault.
Definitely.
Yeah. From a back view, it's my fault. From a front-on view, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's definitely my fault.
You're definitely up Ship Creek.
But the lads need a lift.
Yeah.
They need a lift. Because what are we, 1-6 against top 8 teams? What's that about? And I can't do all the hard work. I'm doing all the heavy lifting. I need the lads to come with me.
Bro, you're not doing anything. You're just putting the pressure on us.
Join me for the ride. It's just disappointing. It's disappointing. So, look, after this, we'll head to Bont's Cafe, Arthur's Milk Bar, have a good chat with him, have a good sit down, brainstorm a little, make sure the lads get back on track, make sure selection is right this week.
Yeah, we better never see Ryan Gardner in our team ever again.
No. Quality guy, not a good footballer.
No.
Get the bus on track maybe,
yep.
Or bring Jonesy back in, do anything apart from Gardner back there. And maybe we can get this thing back on track.
Hey, well, Sam Kardashian might be returning this week. We may be seeing him back. Holy shit, the league is not ready for it.
That's just what gets me excited. Oh. We're about to see Bont, Trelaw, Richards, Libba, Frazier kicking the ball to our man Sam Kardashian up forward.
We've got a quarter of it all year?
Yeah, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. No, we got like 10 minutes of it.
10 minutes of it.
And then just, obviously that's what I'm a little concerned about. We're going up against St Kilda.
Yep.
Which he did his injury against. Yep. That does concern me a little bit. But I'm telling you, the lads are going to be ready. The lads are going to be ready. They're going to get back on track. They're going to do it for me. If they don't do it for me, do it for you. Do it for the lads. Do it for our 80-year-old pup fans sitting at level 3 with their footy records out and their cup of joe, and just do it for them. They're the ones who have been there through thick and thin.
Well, you're the one who's going to be wearing a Hawks beanie for the next 2 months, so.
God damn.
Anyway.
Can they lose to the bye?
No, that doesn't count. But it was a ripping weekend of footy. It was actually, it was a ripping weekend that most of the games were competitive.
Yeah.
But no team actually clocked 100 points this round.
That's disappointing.
I wonder when the last time that happened. Like there was a lot of competitive games. Brizzy just could not kick straight.
Shot themselves in the leg.
Definitely made the most of their chances. It was like, 5 goals straight in the fourth to 8 behinds.
Pies D's was a cracking game.
Yeah.
Few dodgy calls rather than the umps.
Yeah.
Fans aren't happy, but that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let us know when you get hit with 32-14 by the umpire call. Then you can start arguing up about the umpires.
So he seems like a bit of a dick.
Mm.
Stephen May.
Well, I've got a big thing about him later, but in what world can you go up to your skipper who's put the club on his back for the last 10 years, literally nearly won you the game off his own boot, and you grill him? And it wasn't just once. Apparently it was twice. They showed a second viewing of him going up for seconds.
Went back for seconds, wanted more of Gorney. Gorney's like, mate, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? How many criminal charges have you had since you've been at Melbourne?
Exactly. Like, seriously, pipe down.
And he looks like
The
a
audacity.
meerkat. He looks like a meerkat. He's got the tiniest head for a big bloke.
He could join the bobblehead collection.
Yeah, but it'd be a small head.
It would be a
little. We got Bailey.
Big body, small head.
Yeah, small brain.
So him and Bailey Fritsch would make a perfect person.
Yeah, probably. Bailey Fritsch, he played well. Played very well.
He did. He looks classy, even with that trim. They're an interesting team, Melbourne.
Yeah.
They're an interesting team to look at.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got a little shout out to one of our big fans, which we really enjoy. Joel Fraser, enjoyer. I love it. I reckon he's day one fan.
Yeah,
you reckon, of the
day
pod,
one fan.
And constant contact with us.
Yep.
Doing wonders on the TikTok. Spreading the word about Joel Fraser.
Yeah, that's it.
So I wanted to show that account a bit of love. They've been huge for us. So
massive.
Hats off. Give him a little round of applause to Joel Fraser enjoyer.
We love it.
We're all Joel Fraser enjoyers, aren't we?
Oh, it's a universal thing, isn't
100%.
it?
We might start up an account, Sam Cadassin Yama enjoyer.
That actually could be a shout.
Probably better than talk and dribble. I think that might be a new thing.
Oh, I'm so keen for Sam Cadassin Yama to be back.
Just the idea of him coming and joining our team again gets me very, very excited.
Cats Gold Coast. That was a good effort by the Cattery as Baz didn't play. Bitched it. Surprise, surprise.
Andrew Dillon.
But to tell you who played well, Maxi Holmes dominated. He's actually just made his way into the AFL experts top 25 players. I don't know what kind of experts are doing that. I don't know.
We could be doing that.
Laura Kane and Ellie Underwood putting together. Callie Underwood.
No, it's Ellie Underwood.
I think people have started to figure out who the award's named after.
I don't know. I think we can keep it under wraps for a while.
We haven't really given it away
We haven't given it away at all.
Anyway, we're doing a bit of homework on Max Holmes and we realised, holy shit, this guy what was he taking? A pick 34. Pick 34, Max Holmes. Like, that's insane. He was just one of the biggest draft steals so far.
Yep.
Well, like, at least in recent time.
Mm-hmm.
And it got us thinking, who are the other big draft steals in at least recently?
Some big ones.
So these are the biggest current AFL draft steals.
Yep.
Okay?
100%.
So obviously Max Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, Max Holmes was pick 20, not
Max
pick 34.
Holmes was pick 20, so Max Gawn was pick 34, which is freaking insane.
That's crazy.
33 blokes were taken ahead of that man. He's criminal. Damn. Just absolutely criminal.
We got Darcy Cameron, pick 48.
A lot of ruckman.
The ruckman. To be fair, you don't really see many ruckmen going in the first round.
Well, our next ruckman, taken at pick 72, Tristan Cherry.
Jesus, big X.
That's possibly the 3 best ruckmen in the comp right there.
Yeah.
Taken, the highest pick is pick 34.
Holy shit.
Holy nuts. That's insane.
What about Bailey Williams? Anyway. Dan Houston, pick 45. That's crazy. Man is still not, you're not really seeing his best with the Pies, but
you just get glimpses.
What, 2-time All-Australian for pick 45?
Yeah. Oh, he's a gun. He doesn't have to put the cape on at the Pies. He can just cruise by, do what he does. Zach Merritt, pick 26.
That's insane.
To the skipper. So, geez, Don's probably had about 5 picks before that and missed on all 5 of them. And then the Landar, Zach Merritt, he's a gun. Having a down year, but he's getting the tag every game.
Yep.
But he's the saviour of that club.
Took Miller, pick 29. That's pretty good. He's quality. He's so consistent. Like, he's playing at the level of a top 5 pick.
Oh, yeah.
Pick
Big
29,
time.
absolute steal.
100%. Bailey Dale, pick 45.
Jeez.
So he came in as a forward, struggled big time, probably was looking like leaving the squad pretty quickly. Put him at the halfback, one of the best halfbacks in the league.
Damn.
Absolute stud.
Speaking of, pick 45, Joel Frazier. Oh, I'd like to do a little redraft of that draft one day because he was in the Harley Reid draft.
He's definitely going one. No, I reckon it'd probably still be Harley Reid. Then it's like him or Logan Morris at 2.
Right now, based on what I've seen, I'd pick Joel Frazier.
Oh, yeah, same.
But
It's just
Harley
the
Reid-
upside of Harley Reid's
has-
crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
But Joel Frazier's him. He's probably the greatest thing to touch this earth. So Joel Frazier for sure.
Oh,
Tom Stewart, pick 40.
damn.
Yeah. He looks like a guy that you could just see playing resis on a Saturday. Just running around, just jumping into blokes. He's just doing it for Geelong.
Yeah, and he's been
And he's
what?
just a
How many
gun.
times All Australian? 4 or 5, I reckon.
He's a gun. And if he could stay healthy, he'd
Yeah.
probably be even more.
And he was a mature age recruit. Like he wasn't drafted in his teens.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Sinclair, rookie draft. He was picked up in the rookie draft. And look how good he is now. He's one of the best halfbacks. And I'll tell you what, he's making hats
Making
on
hats.
TikTok. He's making hats.
Making hats.
Yep.
What kind of hats is he making?
I don't know. He just popped up on my TikTok the
Should
other
we
day.
get
He's just making a hat.
Should we get some?
Maybe.
Is there like a theme to it? Or is it just regular hats?
Try and get him to make a HOK one for you, I reckon.
Okay, well, we don't need a hat then. Errol Goulden, pick 32. He's gone. Hopefully he's back. It looks like he's going to be back against the Dogs, which is just
I did see that.
brutal.
Papley and Goulden are like 2 to 3, and we played them in like 3 weeks. So that's ideal.
That's just great. I love that. I love footy.
Jai Newcomb, mid-season draft pick. So
Yeah. He'd probably be the best mid-season draft pick so far right
him
now.
or another one, Nick Martin.
Yeah.
They're probably the best.
Actually,
two.
give me Nick Martin.
Yeah.
He's a gun. He's like booked for like 25 and a goal every game right now.
Yeah,
he
the way
is
he
so
uses the
good.
ball. But still, Jai Newcomb turns into Chris Judd against the Dogs.
Yeah, if you're getting Jai Newcomb against the Pups, you're literally
He's probably
getting.
the best player to ever touch a footy.
It's insane.
He
You
gets the
can't
leather
tackle him.
poisoning every time.
It's criminal.
Bont goes
Oh.
into his shell, and Jai Newcomb just turns into a god. Anyway,
Oh my God, that just brings so many flashbacks back. I don't like that.
I don't even care.
No, I don't even care. Hockball can just piss off. TDK, another ruckman, pick 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, all these ruckmen just drop. Well, who wants to take a ruckman that high?
Or even Charlie Cameron picked 30.
30, jeez. Far out. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot of blokes. Absolute steals. And we're probably missing about half the league.
You want to know a big one that you're missing?
Oh no.
Lockie Neal.
What was he?
Ooh.
Pick 58.
Pick 58 for Lockie Deal. What's he done? Only got two Brownlows.
Brownlows.
Two Brownlows premiership player.
Could have a Norm Smith.
I don't know. Seems like a pretty. Pick 58 is not too bad.
Pretty sensible pick.
Pretty sensible.
That's
pick.
insane. Pick 58.
Pick 58.
Oh, and another one. Bont's at pick 4.
Three blokes went above Bond.
Tom Boyd, Josh Kelly, Jack Billings. Insane. To be fair, Tom Boyd, like,
Tom Boyd won us a premiership.
he earned that number 1 pick just from that goal in the centre square. BT. Iconic. Josh Kelly never quite got into that level.
No, Josh
And Jack
Kelly.
Billings, absolute bust.
Where is Jack Billings now? Is he at Melbourne? Or is he just not even playing?
He's at
footy?
Casey.
He's at
He's-
Casey.
Hey, he kicked a good goal on the weekend in the VFL, so maybe he's actually doing a bit better than Bond.
He could be back on track. Jack Billings, the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
Jack Billings. And then where's Lewis Taylor at these days as well?
I think he's teaching Auskick.
Yeah, Jesus. That sucks. That sucks.
Anyway.
But yeah, Bond, biggest steal in recent time for sure.
Oh, for sure.
We'll move on to talking about steals and stuff. Harry SHEEZEL. All right.
Was Harry SHEEZEL a steal?
No, not at all. He was a top pick. He was a top pick for sure. But moving on to who would you rather for the next 10 years? Harry SHEEZEL edition.
Okay, I
Alright.
like this.
There's a lot of young guns here.
Yeah,
And you're going to have to go one by one. Starting off with who would you rather, Harry SHEEZEL or Harley Reid?
Oh, that's tough. I think the potential of Harley Reid is massive, so I'll go Harley Reid. Yeah.
Harry SHEEZEL or Nick Dacos?
Oh, Nick Dacos, for sure.
Harry SHEEZEL or Matty Real?
God, I reckon for the next 10 years, Harry SHEEZEL hasn't had any injuries, has he?
Don't think
Matt
so.
Rao's had a few, but he's not recently, and he's a contested
Mm.
beast. I think I'll take Harry SHEEZEL.
All right.
I reckon he's just a bit more polished, and he'll eventually, he'll be one of the best users of the ball in the next 2 or
Yeah,
3
he's a
years.
clean player. Harry SHEEZEL or Isaac Rankin?
Bloody hell. That's tough. Isaac Rankin has just got that star factor, like I said last week. But I feel like SHEEZEL has the potential to be one of the best players. Oh, I don't know. I think, give me, for the next 10 years, I think give me Harry SHEEZEL.
Oof. I'm big on Rankin. I think he's a gun.
I don't know. That's tough.
All right, Harry SHEEZEL or our man Bailey Smith?
It's pretty hard to pass on Baz. He's looking like already, it's his first year in Geelong and he's looking like a top 5 player.
He's okay.
I reckon I'll take Bailey Smith.
Couldn't get a spot at the Dogs, but yeah, he's okay. Harry SHEEZEL or our man Joel Frazier?
Well, even
What are we
stupid
doing?
question. Joel Frazier. Do I want Harry SHEEZEL or
Do we want
Spawn of Bontempelli?
exactly? Do we want Sheezy Ball or Sir Marcus Bontempelli?
Bonty/Libba in one.
Give me Frazier.
Give me Joel Frazier, enjoy it.
Damn right, that's what we want. Harry SHEEZEL or Max Holmes?
Max Holmes, he's so underrated right now.
Mm.
He's definitely showing way more and he's only 22.
I couldn't believe that he's only 22.
I'm not going to lie.
That
Give me
caught
Max
off
Holmes.
guard. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And he's probably the quickest bloke in the league as well. Harry SHEEZEL or Jai Newcomb?
Probably give me Harry SHEEZEL.
Yeah.
I really rate Jai Newcomb, but he does give me a little PTSD, so that
Mhm.
probably plays a little bit into it.
Yep.
And he's got a bit of a punchable lid, so that's
He
really
does,
all
he
I need.
does. Is it because he's wearing piss and poo, or is it just because he's actual lid?
Does play a role. Does play a
play
role.
a
And he's
role.
got a massive head as well.
Does have a big head. There's a lot of big heads running
Yeah.
around in the league.
But then Harry SHEEZEL has these massive lips on him.
He does. He's got those chompers.
And he always
Yeah.
looks like he's running around injured.
He does. I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that. He looks slow.
He looks slow.
He does look slow. We're just hating out here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Harry SHEEZEL or Will Day?
Will Day's injury history concerns me. Like the
Day.
injury he has ended blokes' careers. And he still hasn't been spotted since you just went ham on him in the pod.
Right.
And then an hour
Created-
later he was out for 3 months.
Created the downfall of Will Day.
Oh.
Far out. So you're taking Sheezy?
I think I'll take Sheezy just purely because he's healthier. But
Yeah.
based on on-field stuff, Will Day has shown way more.
Yeah, he's all right, I guess. Harry SHEEZEL or Zach Butters?
Zach Buddies.
Is there a future pup?
We'll be getting him
Woof,
for the
woof.
next 10 years. Woof, woof.
Harry SHEEZEL or Jason Horn-Francis?
Harry SHEEZEL. Jason Horn Francis. I've kind of gone off him recently.
He seems like he could be bit average.
Yeah,
It's like a bit
not
of a-
average. He's going to be a gun.
No,
but
just in terms of to be around at times, I reckon.
Okay.
Seems like his attitude can kind of dampen the team on field.
have you met him, have you?
Oh, we're pretty close.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty close. We're good mates. Harry SHEEZEL or our ranger, Ed Richards?
Ed Richards. What are we
Best player in the
doing?
comp.
Best player in the comp still. He just made his way into the top 25 players from the old Ali KUNDERWOOD
I
rating.
reckon he's got Brownlow votes this week as well. I reckon 2 votes for him against
Okay.
Hockball,
Really?
leading the Brownlow on a Brownlow predictor.
Really?
which is
Who's
pretty
Brownlow
crazy.
predictor's
I
that?
don't know. I saw it on Instagram.
No way. He couldn't be leading. We've got
He
too
could
many
be.
blokes.
He could be. Back him in. Harry SHEEZEL or Finn Callahan?
It's hard. Finn Callahan's been out for a few weeks, but he's got Chris Judd tendencies.
He does.
I'm not going to lie. Give me Finn Callahan.
Oof. All right. Harry SHEEZEL or Tom Green?
Give me Tom Green.
Green.
He leads the league in disposals.
He's a gun. He's a beast. Harry SHEEZEL or Levi Ashcroft?
Levi, I haven't seen enough. I think Harry SHEEZEL for sure.
All right. Harry SHEEZEL or Will Ashcroft?
Will Ashcroft did win the Norm Smith, but I feel like Harry SHEEZEL might have a higher ceiling. I don't know. It's hard with these Ashcroft boys because they're so young, and the Brisbane midfield is so stacked.
He's a Norm Smith
But he
winner.
is showing a lot already in this stacked midfield.
Yeah, he is.
Arrow, who would you
What do
go?
you reckon?
Obviously, I'm biased, so I think Will this year has been probably our second best player, apart from Hugh McCluggage.
Yep.
I think he's been better than Lockie Neal and Dunks and the rest of it. I think he's been our second best mid.
I noticed Will Ashcroft. I barely noticed Harry SHEEZEL.
and his ball use by hand and by foot is very good.
I love that.
All right, give me Will Ashcroft.
There we go.
He's done more things definitely than Harry SHEEZEL.
Yeah, for sure.
From what I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Harry SHEEZEL or Nas?
Well, no. Got a bit of a St Kilda bias because I just don't like him very
Yeah,
much.
we don't like
But
St Kilda.
Nas is very polished.
He is.
They
play different positions as well because it looks like Sheezy Ball's moving up forward.
He is.
He is, which I don't know about that.
I think long term, I think SHEEZEL.
All right. Harry SHEEZEL or Caleb Sarong?
Caleb Sarong, for
Yep.
sure. For sure.
Harry SHEEZEL or Sam Durham? Under a bit of scrutiny with his bump.
Yeah, he got suspended. Nah, give me SHEEZEL.
Yeah. SHEEZEL or Sammy Layla? My best mate. Did you know I got him out in cricket once?
Did ya?
Yeah.
got him out.
I don't know if anyone on the pod knows this.
I haven't heard that in a while,
Yeah,
actually.
actually has been a while. He's been injured since his nut came out.
I think Sam Lele, he's got like,
Does he get
star
brownie?
potential.
Does he get brownie points for what he did week 1?
like exposing his nut.
Yeah.
Probably the nut probably does push you a little bit over the edge. Haven't yet to see SHEEZEL's nuts. But probably Sam Layla.
Harry SHEEZEL or George Wardlaw.
How many are there?
So we're up to literally the last one.
SHEEZEL.
All right, and then ready? Harry SHEEZEL or Chad Warner?
Chad Warner.
Chad Warner.
What about where was Sam Kadasanyama?
Oh, well, he's a tall forward.
He's a young player.
Yeah, but he's literally...
I'll take Sam Kadasanyama, thank you.
And that's just an easy call. They're literally completely different players. Sam Kad's just our key forward who's going to just put the team on his back for centuries.
Speaking of Harry SHEEZEL, these are our top 5 AFL media personalities.
How the fuck does that correlate at all?
SHEEZEL's been in the media. Sheezy Ball?
Sheezy Ball.
No. We were actually chatting the other day. There's so much good AFL content out there, speaking of. And there's so many blokes who it's like, oh, do I actually care what they say? Like, do I value their opinion?
100%.
Like, we're big SEN listeners. I listen to a bit of Triple M.
Yep.
And then there's, Fox Footy, Channel 7. There's just so many blokes and women.
Yep.
Shout out Kelly Underwood.
100%.
Who, you value and you enjoy listening to them.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So this is just like ancient media, right? This isn't the new media with like DDF and stuff.
No. This is just like your pure footy-based stuff, not podcasts or anything. Like radio and if you actually see them on TV.
Yeah, I love it.
So these are our top 5. Do you want to go number 5?
Yeah, I'll start with number 5 at Jared Waitley. Could listen to that man speak all day. He uses words I've never even heard before.
Yeah.
So really for me, it's a tough listen at times because I'm like, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
But he's got a big vocabulary.
He
And
does.
I love the way he speaks.
Yeah.
He's just a very impartial voice
He
in
is
the media.
impartial. He's a Cats fan, but you never really know. I didn't actually know that till recently.
No.
And he is a smart bloke. Sometimes he does bore me a little bit because he just, has all these adjectives. I'm like, I literally have no idea what you're saying.
It's actually insane. Some of the words he uses, I'm like, way over my head.
But then on SEN, he's actually pretty good to listen to.
Yeah, I love him. 100%. So that's at 5.
No, at 5. Number 4, Nathan Buckley.
Yeah, love it.
We've got him on here. I want him to be coaching, but I love listening to him in the media. I love him on SEN. He actually is with Jared. And then on the couch, Fox Footy, he's just great.
He's got good takes. And he likes the pups as well, so
He
he
does.
gets a few brownie points for that.
Yes.
And he loves the bond. Coming in at 3 is Fat. Billy Brownless. What a man. I could listen to that man all day. If he pops up on my TikTok, even if it's like a 5-minute clip, I'm watching all of that. Dropping just zinger after zinger. I don't even listen to much of his footy talk, really. It's just his zingers. Just dropping absolute great content. So he's at number 3.
He's a very funny bloke.
Best personality in football now.
He's on Triple M. He's just a cracker.
He's just quality.
Number 2, we got David King.
Kingy.
Love Kingy. He's just got the good balance. At least on SEN, he's got a good balance of he loves his analytics. He's always on his laptop, but then he loves the humour as well.
Seems like a completely different bloke on SEN than he does on like Fox Footy and stuff.
Yeah, he's very serious on Fox.
100%.
SEN, Fireball, you gotta love it. He's very funny.
He puts a smile on my face. But not like number 1.
And should we do honourable mentions?
Oh, yeah. Honourable mentions before. Yeah, 100%. Honourable mentions, I think JB, because his pairing with Fat is just top tier. He creates that atmosphere as well. So he's in the honourable mentions.
Yep. And Daisy Thomas. He's an honourable mention for sure. We like Daisy.
That Triple M squad is just high end
and
stuff.
Daisy's, when I watch Channel 7 occasionally, he's always great on Channel 7.
100%.
So,
100%. And then number 1, the big man himself, the Corn. Love him or hate him, you watched.
You watched. You did. He just gets eyes to the screen. He gets blokes listening.
Everyone's listening. He just dropped Sam Kadasanyama as the best player in the comp. He hasn't played since round 6.
You don't even question it. It's weird. It's like I don't value his opinion, but then I value it the most.
Every time he says something, I'm like, do I agree with that? I think I do.
I think I
do. He talks me into it.
He says what everyone's kind of thinking, or at least he says some outlandish shit, but then he usually backs it.
I understand. You don't want to get into an argument with him. You don't want to get into a beef with him because he's going to squash that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Hats off to the man. He has made one hell of a career. And Ludo, if I hear him speaking, I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
He took a 1-week hiatus away from SEN, and that was the most boring week of footy I've ever had.
Yeah.
I wasn't tuning in. So the Corn, well and truly, sits at number 1 for top 5 media.
He comes for blokes. He
does. Well, you don't want to speak too much about him.
No.
I don't want him coming after us. He'll shut us down in minutes.
Bloody hell.
Oh, my days. So, yeah, there it is. The corn, number one. We love that.
I love it. Speaking of these media blokes, they actually did SEN Fireball. They did their top 5 players in the comp. What, yesterday it was?
Yeah, so reheating some old soup, are we, Benji?
We might be reheating some Fireball soup, but that's okay. So these are our top 5 players in the comp right now.
Yep, love it.
Right now. So we're both going to go through our top 5.
Mm-hmm. Go from 5 to 1.
We'll both go 5. Yeah, well, how are we doing
Do we
this?
want to rotate? Or do you want me to say it and then you say it?
Yep. You go 5 and I go 5.
All right, here we go. Coming in at number 5, he's dropped a bit. We've got Nick Dacos. Still up there for a Brownlow this year, but with these blokes above him, I think he has dropped down just a little bit. I'm a bit worried with his kicking this year. I think his decision-making hasn't been as polished as it usually is. I've got Nick Dacos coming in at number 5.
That's crazy. He's getting tagged every week.
Oh, 100%. And he's still such a gun.
He got tagged yesterday, and what do you have, 20
this
touches
is
and
no
2 goals?
disrespect to him. I think, he had 1 goal. No disrespect to him. I still think he is literally one of the best players in the comp. But I think he's had a bit of a slump this year with his kicking, with his disposal. I don't think it's as effective as it has been in the last couple of years.
All right, fair enough. At number 5, I've got Sam Taylor from the Giants.
Right. Yep.
Little backline representation. I was thinking of putting some other players here, but I was like, I need to probably have a defender, and I reckon he's the best defender in the league.
Yep.
He's just a brick wall up there.
He is.
And he cares.
He's an angry man when he gets beaten.
He does.
Like, probably angrier than Stephen May after Gorney costing him a game.
Probably, yeah. Probably angrier than Noah Bolter when you steal his pizza.
From Pizza Watch.
Is he on?
Can he play this week?
Curfew watch this week?
He could be. Gee, I haven't checked. We'll check when we do the tips.
Yeah, we'll check.
Yeah, he's definitely on curfew watch this
they got
round.
the bye, so you can.
Oh, so he can watch some footy.
You can watch some.
Just be back by 10.
All right.
My number 4, I reckon he could be leading the Brownlow right now, is Jordan Dawson from the Crom. I think he has taken a huge step this year. He's one of the best captains in the league. He's leading this Crom team. He's the best midfielder in that team. Plug him at a Melbourne side. This guy would be a household name and he'd be all over the place. But Jordan Dawson, absolute gun this year. He's coming in at number 4 for my list.
Yeah, he is killing it. And he could be probably one of the best players this season.
He's a smooth operator.
Yeah.
Tall midfielder. Yeah. Just, blokes bounce off him. He's super smooth. He looks like Bonton Pendles, but he's got all this time in the world to make a decision.
Wouldn't Sydney love him right now?
They would love him.
Anyway. Number 4, I've got Jeremy Cameron.
We're up.
He can just take over a game in the blink of an eye.
Yep.
Like if he is in red hot form, there's just no stopping him.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe chuck a Ryan Gardner on him just to limit him. But
Just
Jeremy
throw boys
Cameron.
at him.
Jeremy Cameron, seriously, I think he's the best forward in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, somehow I don't think anyone really picked him to be leading the Coleman. So far in the year, like everyone, you have your Kernos, your Hogans, Larkies. Jeremy Cameron, he's still up there. So Jeremy Cameron at number 4.
I love that. I've actually got Jez at 3.
Okay.
So very high on Jez as well. I think he's the most talented bloke in the league. We don't see anyone like him. And you can plug him anywhere. You've plugged him down back and he takes intercept marks. And then he's gone forward. He had a slow start to the year and now he's leading the Coleman, like you said. Jez at 3 for sure.
Nice. I've got Max Gawn at 3.
Ooh, yep.
I still think he is a top 3 player in the comp. This bloke does not have a night off.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. He's been carrying this Melbourne team for so long.
Yep.
The way he is probably still the best ruckman in the competition and how he is still so good around the ground is insane. Like, if you kick it in his direction, he's marking that thing.
Yep.
Seriously.
Oh, he's a gun. He's a gun.
I think, like, a lot of people are thinking Big X is better than him. Big X did outplay him. Gorney had a mare of a day against North.
Yeah.
But bloody hell, Gorney, seriously, he never has a game off. He's probably the best captain in the league right now, I'd say. Just
second best captain
how
in the
he
league
leads
right
his
now.
club.
Yep.
Just the shitty cops.
Yeah.
Seriously, I think he's still somehow underrated, even though he's 7-8-time All-Australian.
Yep.
Like every year, it seems to be someone's like, oh no, is he the best ruckman anymore? He's been the best ruckman for the last 8 years.
He well and truly is, and that's why he's at number 2 for me.
Really?
Born at number 2.
Bro, I did not expect
Second best player in the comp right now. Watching him yesterday is different. We have not seen anyone like him. That man, oh my God. I have not seen a bloke just put a team on his back for so many years. He won him a premiership.
To be fair, like
he
yesterday,
is a god.
he did have an absolute stinker of a mare of a kick to finish off.
Right, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're not even in that without him. The bloke plugs himself in the right spots every single time. You're always watching, it's like, why are you kicking to a contest when Gawn's there? He puts himself in that spot. The man just knows what to do. He's a genius. Gawn, second best player in the comp.
I did not expect that. I thought I was like making the big statement having him at 3. Anyway, Nick Dacos at 2. I don't know how you'd have him lower than this. This
Mhm.
guy has shown he should have 2 Brownlows already.
Yeah.
He's broken the Brownlow count. It just happened to be Cripps apparently was the best player in every fucking game last year.
Yeah.
But no, Nick Dacos. Yes, this year's probably dipped off a bit, but he's getting tagged every week. And seriously, if you were picking a bloke who you'd want for the next 10 years, I think he'd be number 1 on everyone's list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But
He
we're
would
going
be.
best player in the comp right now.
I know. And
Not the best player in the comp in 10 years.
And I think he's the second best. He should have
that's
won the
fair
last
enough.
2 Brownlow medals.
Fair enough.
And he actually could still be up in the Brownlow count, and he's having a bad year apparently.
Yeah.
So he's the best player on the best team right now. Second best player.
Hey, I like that. I love Dacos. He's a gun. But then coming in at number 1, by no surprise, is Sir Marcus Bontempelli.
Yeah.
Best player in the comp still. Obviously, he's had his injury, and then he had a quiet game Thursday night. But I think when he's firing, there's no one like him. He's a unicorn in the midfield. He's a gun. He's the best captain in the comp by far.
Yeah.
Right? He's our man. Bont is the number 1 player in the comp right now.
Yeah,
There we
number
go.
1. I'm yet to see anyone better than him.
Yep.
Marcus Bontempelli.
100%.
I'm yet to see anyone show the consistency.
Every year there's a new bloke, and it's like, is he the best player in the comp? We had it with Track, we've had it with Cripper, we've had it with all these blokes, and Bont's kind of stood tall.
Well,
It's
some
like,
people
he's up
still
there,
think Dacos is better.
but
Like,
he's not.
it's not an outlandish shout because he probably consistency wise on a week to week, or at least last season he was probably more consistent. Like
Yeah.
Bont hardly polled in the Brownlow, even though he was like, did he win the coaches award?
Yeah.
And he was the Australian captain.
Yeah.
But he
It makes
polled
sense.
about 15 votes in the Brownlow.
The Brownlow makes a lot of sense. It does. It really checks out. Just ask that umpire who went for a little vacation and hasn't come back yet.
He hit a tree.
I did see that. Sensitive. We should move on.
Anyway, speaking of trees, we're ranking some of the all-time best forwards. Did you like that transition?
Transition. I wasn't sure where you were going with that. And I was like, that makes no fucking sense. That's actually not bad.
So we've got a list of 8 of some of the best forwards of all time, and we're going to rank them.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you to rank them. So
Yeah, right.
rank these all-time AFL forwards from 1 to 8.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, yep.
So we've got. Do you want me to say the forwards and then we'll go through them?
Yeah.
So Nick Riewoldt, Jack Riewoldt. Oh, you've got them there anyway. Nick Riewoldt, Jack Riewoldt, Josh Kennedy,
Mm-hmm.
Buddy, Tom Hawkins, Matt Pavlich, Jared Ruffhead, John O'Brien.
Yeah. Not Jordan Ruffett? What is a premiership as well? Premiership player.
All right, so 1 to 8.
Yep.
How do you
All
want
right.
to do this? You're just going to like,
I think we just go one by one. Just list
Okay.
them out. I think
All right.
Buddy's number 1 for sure.
Buddy's number 1.
Buddy's
yeah.
number 1. We
Yeah.
haven't seen anything like him. He's definitely number 1. Number 2 is a tough one.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Do you want to help me out with this as well?
Yeah, I can help you. Yeah.
Do you reckon John O'Brien goes to 2?
John O'Brien, he won 3 flags, didn't
3
he?
flags.
2 Colemans.
He,
You probably have to have John O'Brien at 2.
I think he takes number 2 for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say 2.
100%. Then
Oh,
Would-
Josh Kennedy, from an individual
Well, I think-
basis.
I was
He
thinking
won-
Kennedy
Mm.
because he struck fear into my eyes every time we versed him.
Oh, he
thought
did
he-
bags against
So he'd
us.
just be going for 10. Book it.
Josh
He'd
Kennedy
stutter
at 3.
stutter about 30 metres and then just
Yeah.
lace it through the middle.
Yep.
Kennedy at 3.
Yeah, Kennedy at
Yeah.
3.
What about Nick Riewoldt? Where are we plugging Nicky boy? Do you
Who's-
think he's better than Jack?
Who is better, Jack Riewoldt or Nick
I
Riewoldt?
think Nick. I think Nick.
Jack Riewoldt has 3 flags.
Yeah, but was he ever the best player at Richmond? Nick was the best player at St Kilda.
Yeah, but that's because St Kilda didn't have as good of a list.
Yeah, but then he did go to a premiership as well.
They didn't win one. Jack Riewoldt was the best forward on a 3-time premiership.
Yeah, but would you
Beast.
say that's off Jack Riewoldt? Like, obviously, Jack Riewoldt's an absolute gun. Do you reckon he's actually better than Nick, though?
I usually think Nick Riewoldt was better, but
Yeah, that
It's
was
hard to-
always kind of the
Jack
stigma.
Riewoldt's got the premierships. I'd go Jack, honestly.
All right, we're going Jack at 4,
Jack at
Nick
4,
at 5.
Nick at 5.
And then we've got Hawkins, Roughhead, Pavlich.
Yeah, Hawkins, Ruffhead, Pavlich.
Mm.
Hawkins aged like fine wine. Pavlich was very consistent across his career, and
Yeah.
Jared Ruffhead was a beast.
Yep.
And his career was cut short.
Jared
It's hard-
Roughhead always scared me as
Yeah,
well,
he
bro.
did scare me.
He was always a concerning man.
Tomahawk, though, he was so good late in his
Tomahawk just
career.
got better as he got older.
I think I'd
He's
go
so-
Tomahawk at 6.
Tomahawk at 6.
I think I'd go Tomahawk.
All right.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, Tomahawk at 6, then Pav.
Then
Pav at
then
7,
Ruffhead?
then Ruffy at
I
7.
reckon that's
at 8.
probably the way to go.
100%.
That's
And
a
then
good
we've got an
list.
S tier of Sam Kadas and Yama. Is that right?
Honestly.
Yeah, sure.
You're just unbelievable.
No, obviously, I think Pav, then Roughhead.
Yeah,
I
I like
reckon.
that. I like that.
Yep. So what? We finished with Buddy.
Yep.
John O'Brien.
Yep.
Josh Kennedy, Jack Riewoldt, Nick Riewoldt, Tom Hawkins, Matthew Pavlich, Jared Roughhead.
We love it.
There we go.
We
There you go.
love it.
I like it. I like it. I
Some
like
absolute legends in there. Speaking of legends,
it.
the EJ Whitten Legends game is back.
Another smooth transition.
Thank
Bro,
you.
you're killing it today. Good stuff.
So we thought we'd actually put a little list together of who we want to see in this game.
Yep.
So here are the legends we'd love to see suit up in this year's EJ Whitten
Yeah,
Legends
love
game.
it. So this is a combination of like media, ex-players,
Yep.
ex-coaches,
Yep.
just anyone, just TikTokers, podcasters, anyone that can really find themselves in this game.
Yep.
We've taken our names out of consideration.
Love you, Ed.
don't want a pity vote.
No, we're not here for that.
No, definitely not. So start us off. I think the number one, the clear one, is everyone wants Goz in there.
Goz.
Daniel Gorringe. Right?
He'd be funny.
Yeah.
He
We
would be
need
funny.
that. We need that. And then we also need his brother in crime as well, Ollie Gill in there. I reckon we chuck Ollie Gill on the All-Stars though.
Yeah, okay.
Get them up against each other.
Yeah,
I
right.
think that could be absolute scenes.
Or
What do
we
you
could
reckon?
see Ollie Gill and BT up against each other.
Ooh, yeah.
BT on the other side. BT, he
Mhm.
gave Ollie Gill a bit of flack.
He did. Where are we plugging the corn?
Corn. See, this is the matchup. Corn needs to be playing.
Well, he's beefing with nearly half the blokes that will
Yeah.
be playing. So
Yeah.
it's like, where do we want to plug him?
Yeah. Where do we want to plug him?
And then who, like Luke Darcy will have to go on him.
Yeah, Luke Darcy.
Would love to see a bit of a kerfuffle there. That'd be absolute scenes.
Even like Luke Hodge. Luke Hodge should get him in a headlock.
Even Ollie Gill was beefing with him. Everyone's been beefing with him.
David King.
David King.
Get him on there.
Kingy,
get
get
the
him in
corn
there
and
for
Kingy
sure.
on each other.
Get Fat in there. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to see Fat. I want to see those Daks coming down after he
Yep.
bombs it from 50.
Get Fat and Gary Lyon on each other.
That'd be absolute scenes. Chompers. What do you reckon about Chompers?
Ooh, Chompers. Get the whole Sunday Footy Show crew on. Get them all
Bro,
on
they
there.
beef so much on that show. I would love to see him in game. I think that would be scenes.
Speaking of blokes beefing with Corn. Oh, Sheridan. Yes.
Get him
Yes.
in there. Plug him in.
Get him in. That would be a sight to see. I'd love to see them two
I
go
would love
head-to-head.
that. Bro, get the tag going.
Get the tag
The
going.
dirty tagger.
Who's the better tagger?
Who's the better tagger?
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be funny.
the
Get
dirty
get
tag.
the park footballer on the corn.
on the corn. Then you got to throw Daisy and Mitch Wallace in there as well.
Yeah,
and,
the
you
whole
know,
show, the whole.
just
footy
get three of
show.
them going at him.
Love
Bro,
it.
the corn's beef with too many
He
blokes
really is.
here.
You don't actually realise how
It's
many.
insane.
And I'll tell you, you should get on there. Just all the media blokes who everyone hates.
Yeah.
Get Tom Morris in there. Get
Mitch Cleary.
Mitch Cleary, Sam McClure.
Oh my god! Anything to stop that bloke from talking, I'd
Which
be happy
one?
for him to Sam McClure
Yeah.
mainly. Oh, Tom Morris
Yeah.
and Mitch Cleary. Yeah, all three of them really kind of strike a pose there. So
Yeah.
get him in there.
Get him in there.
Put him on the same team.
Yep.
Do you reckon they just try and stay away from the ball as much as
Oh,
possible?
for sure. They're not going near it.
Yeah.
Get Hayden Ballantyne in there. Remember Hayden Ballantyne?
Just be a pest.
Maddie
Absolute-
Scarlett. Get them matched
Oh
up.
my god!
Maybe get
That would-
Barry Hall.
Just dropping haymakers.
Barry Hall and Scott Thompson on each other. Get Michael Ferrito in there as well. Get that whole North defence.
Yeah, just get them all in there, and then that'd just be a bloodbath.
This would be a great game to watch.
Bro, I would
This
be
would be a great
tuned
game.
in. I would be so tuned in. This is gonna be, and then you need like Eddie Betts in there.
Yeah, Eddie
You need the
Betts.
skills. You need Buddy.
Yep.
Do you reckon Buddy would be in there?
Yeah, get Buddy for
100%.
sure.
Maybe throw Mara in there as well. He's not playing much footy. He might.
He's
he
got to get a run, doesn't he?
Oh boy! And then Bucks as well. I think.
Yeah,
I reckon he'd towel him up.
yeah.
Bucks would literally go for 50 and 5.
Yeah, he's,
in a
good,
game.
he's in good nick, isn't
He's
he?
in great nick. Saw him lift him before with Sam McClure, and he's just different kind of beast.
That'd be a quality match. We're looking
I
forward to
like
that game if it happens.
100%.
Speaking of legends, Ali Underwood time.
Yeah, Ali Underwood. Big week for the Ali Underwood.
Yep.
All right. I think to start us off with the one vote, it was just a tomfoolery game. A lot of wobblehead behaviour was
Yeah,
North
a lot
v
of
the
it.
Wet Toast.
Yep.
Up in Bunbury.
Jeez.
You find yourselves on the Ali Underwood, and when people are saying that's possibly the worst game they've ever seen,
I
and
didn't
it
realise
really
how
was.
bad It was.
it was abysmal. It actually made me want to stab my eyes out. I'd rather wear a Hawk beanie for the rest of my life than watch that game again. So they will get the number one vote
Yep.
on here. Coming in at 2 votes. We've mentioned him quite a bit, but it's possibly one of the doggest acts I've seen in a while. Is Stephen May going up to Max Gawn and grilling him after costing him the game, which is fair, but go up to the skipper who's done so much for your club, and to
I
do
know.
something like that on national television, not once but twice.
Just a ship-like move.
Yeah, you find yourself with the Ali Underwood. I don't even think Ali Underwood would do something like that. So
No, she
really
No chance.
shows how shit that was. But then coming in at number 3, I think we all expected this, is first time making an appearance on the Ali Underwood is myself. I picked up the 3 votes this week for the Ellie
He's giving
Kunderwood.
himself the 3.
Not just for the pups losing and me having to wear this HOK beanie,
Yeah.
but also for not wearing the HOK beanie.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's out of my control.
Yep.
I couldn't get my hands on it yet. It is on the way, but just even that, just the whole build up to this, the amount of shit I've been talking about the Hawthorn Football Club.
And the
I've
way
been attacking
the
them.
dogs just were obliterated first quarter.
100%.
We never even led
And
the
the
game.
blokes I've been hating on just killed us. Mario Chol killed us. Jack Ginnivan killed us. John Newcomb killed us. So I looked like an absolute wobblehead this week.
Definitely wobblehead behaviour by you.
100%. I find myself on the Ellie Kunderwood. I'll take that. Hopefully that's the last time I see myself. I don't want to find myself in the top 3 of the Ellie Kunderwood. Don't want to see myself holding that trophy up at the end of the year.
We'll see.
But there we go. There's our top 3.
That's a good list. That's a good list. I've got a better list, though. The better Brownlow.
Wee.
So top 5 players of the round. We'll go through this. 1 vote. We've got given it to Nick Martin. 32 touches and 1 goal. They didn't get the win, but he was best on. And he actually would be up there in the better Brownlow right now. He's been playing very well.
Stud.
2 votes. Zach Butters.
Yes.
Zach Butters, 32 touches, was probably best on. Him and Rosie really, showed out against the old Giants.
Love
But, 32 disposals and the impact he has. Crazy. 3 votes. Josh Dacos, 34 disposals. Best on ground in the Big Freeze game.
Mm-hmm.
He was outstanding.
He was
When Nick Dacos ain't playing well, you got Josh Dacos there.
Love it.
4 votes. We got Nick Blakey, 34 disposals, 33 of them kicks against the Tigs.
Well, we had Prime Blakey back for sure because he's gone missing this whole season and he just came. He came ready to play this week, which we love.
Exactly. And 5 votes, we got Mr. Draft Steal man himself, Max Holmes.
Yep.
40 disposals. Balled out, was the best player for this round. So that gets
Good
him
stuff,
the 5
Max.
votes in the
Great
better
job,
Brownlow.
Max.
Good job, Max.
Done very well. Love that.
Top 4 teams time. Top 4 teams. Will the Dogs make an appearance this week?
It feels gross doing my top 4 teams, knowing the Pups will not be in there because coming in at number 4 is making an appearance, Crom. Crom coming in at number 4. I think they're shown they are a real legit side.
Yep.
Good win over the Lions over the weekend. Coming in number 3, the Cattery. Look like they're in cruise control now as well, don't they? They're just getting by. Without Baz, got an easy win against the Suns. Coming in number 2, the Lions. Still think they're a top 2 team. They've obviously been a bit shaky here and there. They should have beat Crom, though. Kicked themselves out of that game. And number 1 is the Pies. Obviously the best team in the comp. They find ways to win. We've already seen Craig McRae has like the most wins ever by 1 point. Like, how do you do that? That's just a side that's coached very well and is a very well-driven side. So, the Pies
Doesn't matter who they have, system-based.
100%.
That's a good list. Number 4, I've got Crom too.
Wee.
So they haven't actually, I don't even know if they've been in my top 4 yet, but 4th best team. Great win against the Lions.
Yep.
They made the most of their opportunities. So. Number 3, I've still got the Lions ahead of them. I think their delivery inside their forward 50 wasn't great, but I still think they probably should have won that game.
Yep.
And I still have more faith in them going forward than the Crom. Like they're still they're second on the ladder. They're 9-3 and 1 draw, and we still haven't seen their best footy.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 2, I've got the Cattery. The fact that they're 6-1 against top 8 sides.
It's concerning.
Bazzers are laid out, and they still beat Gold Coast.
Yep.
I think they're as solid as it gets. Apart from my top team, the Pies.
Yep.
They're without a doubt the best team in the league. 11 wins, 2 losses. Going into the bye, very comfortable.
100%. 100%. I love that. Talking about top teams.
Yeah.
We will move on to our tips this week.
Yeah.
All right. Big week of footy.
Big week.
Starting off with a Thursday night footy. The Pups find themselves trying to get back on track against the Saints at Marvel Stadium. Thursday night footy. What do you reckon?
$1.32 favourites. We're going to absolutely obliterate this mob.
Hopefully.
I reckon Dogs. Pups by 60 plus.
Pups by 60 plus.
10 goals. Samka's kicking 6.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Moving on to Friday night.
Yep.
HOK v Crom in Tassie.
Did you say who you reckon?
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows I'm taking Pups.
HOK v Crom. I'm picking, it's in Tassie. I think HOK have turned a corner. I'm picking HOK.
Yeah, no, not a chance. I'm taking Crom in this game. Tassie,
Okay.
I don't know. I think HOK will find them losing Tassie.
Surprise.
Look at us. The Crom are coming.
It doesn't matter what happens because you're still going to be wearing
Still
that
going to have
beanie.
to wear the beanie, but it will just make me feel better about myself if Crom get up. So give me the Crom by 30.
You're going to do that with Guinea standing right behind you.
Yeah, well, we block him out. There we go. Nowhere to be seen. Saturday, Gabba.
Yep.
Lions v the Giants. What do you reckon?
I think I'm going Brizzy. At the Gabba, Giants just do not instill me with confidence at all.
Oh, Giants are in shambles. Just lost to Port in Canberra. So give me the Lions for sure.
Okay.
Dons v Cattery at the
yeah.
G afternoon game.
Cattery for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Don's $4.95 there at the moment.
Yep.
So, I reckon Cattery for
Give me
sure.
the Cattery. I think it could be a close game, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, geez. Blockbuster. Optus Stadium. Saturday night. North v Freo.
Jesus. That makes you want to stab your eyes out, doesn't it? I don't think anyone will be watching this.
Why do we have to do this?
Far out.
Plug them on a Sunday with ELLY.
They should stop playing North games, honestly.
They should.
I think, give me Freo. No chance. North is so shit.
So shit.
So
shit. Sunday, Port v Melbourne at Adelaide Oval.
That's tough. Port have kind of turned a corner. They beat Giants. Give me Port. Give me Port.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Melbourne.
Really?
I still think Port suck. I think their win against the Giants was a classic Kent game.
Okay.
Just keeping his job alive. He
yeah.
just gets that dub and then he can be shit for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
Give me the D's. And then to finish this off, Eagles v Baggers at Optus Stadium.
I would love to see the Wet Toast win this,
That'd be
and it'd be
brilliant.
so classic Carlton. But
That
I
would be
think
hilarious.
Baggers will win.
Yeah, I'm taking the Baggers, but I still think, this could be closer than expected as well. Baggers look pretty shit. So that's it, because then we've got Collingwood, Richmond, Sydney, and Gold Coast on the bye this week.
2
I
buys.
hate the bye round.
I
They
love
should just implement where they just have one bye round. Everyone just has a week off of footy and then just get us back into it, all right?
Yeah.
I don't like it's bad for my super coach. It's not good for my super coach at all. I'm losing blokes out here left, right, and centre.
We hate that.
But there we are. Big week of footy coming up.
Big
Sam
week.
Kardashian-Yama is back.
Sam Darcy's back, and we'll be back.
And we'll be back. There we go. Make sure to tune into all our socials. Stay up chat with our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of it, YouTube. Make sure to watch it on YouTube where you can get to see our beautiful little faces right there.
That's it. And this is the last week before Jakey wears his dreaded beanie. And
So
we're going to love
then
it.
don't tune into the YouTube. we don't need any of that.
But thanks for tuning in, squad.
We out.